Memorial Day, a day etched in the heart of the American calendar. It is a day of solemn remembrance, a day for reflection, a day to honor the brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation. The origins of Memorial Day can be traced back to the aftermath of the Civil War. The nation was deeply divided, scarred by the wounds of conflict. Yet, amidst the grief and loss, a spirit of unity emerged. In 1868, General John A. Logan proclaimed May 30th as Decoration Day, encouraging citizens to decorate the graves of fallen soldiers with flowers. It was a simple yet powerful act of remembrance, a way to honor the sacrifices made by those who had given their lives for their country. Decoration Day, as it was initially known, quickly resonated with the American people. People from all walks of life came together to honor the fallen. They decorated graves, held memorial services, and shared stories of their loved ones who had perished in the war. The tradition of Decoration Day gradually evolved over time. The name eventually shifted to Memorial Day. The focus expanded to encompass all American service members who had died in all of the nation's wars. Today, Memorial Day is observed on the last Monday in May. It is a federal holiday, a day set aside for the entire nation to pause and remember. Above all, it is a day to remember the fallen and to honor their legacy. Across the nation, communities large and small come together on Memorial Day. They gather in cemeteries, town squares, and veterans halls. They listen to the stirring strains of patriotic music. They watch as flags are lowered to half-staff. They hear the names of the fallen read aloud, each name a poignant reminder of the human cost of war. Many families observe Memorial Day by visiting the graves of loved ones who served in the military. They place flowers, flags, and other mementos on the graves. They share stories and memories of their fallen heroes. Parades are another hallmark of Memorial Day celebrations. Marching bands fill the streets with music. Veterans groups proudly display their colors. The parades are a vibrant display of patriotism and community spirit. Amidst the solemn ceremonies and heartfelt tributes, one symbol stands out as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices of war: the red poppy. Inspired by the iconic poem In Flanders Fields, written by Canadian physician and Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae during World War I, the red poppy has become an international symbol of remembrance. The poem's poignant words and the striking imagery of the poppy resonated deeply with people around the world. Wearing a red poppy on Memorial Day is a visible sign of respect and gratitude for those who gave their lives in service to their country. It is a small but powerful gesture that speaks volumes about the enduring legacy of their sacrifice. Memorial Day is not just about remembering those who have fallen in battle. It is also about honoring the service and sacrifice of all veterans. It's a day to acknowledge the courage and commitment of the men and women who have worn the uniform of the United States Armed Forces. Across the country, communities hold special events and ceremonies to honor veterans on Memorial Day. Veterans organizations host breakfasts and luncheons. Schools invite veterans to share their stories with students. Businesses offer discounts and special recognition to those who have served. These gestures of appreciation go a long way in showing veterans that their sacrifices are valued and remembered. On Memorial Day, we honor their service and sacrifice, and we renew our commitment to upholding the ideals of freedom, liberty, and justice for which they fought. The sacrifices made by America's fallen heroes have shaped the very fabric of our nation. Their courage, their selflessness, and their unwavering dedication to duty have inspired generations of Americans. From the battlefields of the Revolutionary War to the mountains of Afghanistan, American service members have consistently demonstrated extraordinary valor and resilience in the face of adversity. They have fought tirelessly to defend our freedom and to protect the innocent from tyranny and oppression. Their sacrifices have not only secured our freedom but have also made the world a safer and more just place. The stories of their heroism are woven into the tapestry of our national identity. They serve as a constant source of inspiration, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Their sacrifices challenge us to live up to the ideals they fought for, to strive for a better tomorrow, and to never take our freedom for granted. On Memorial Day, we remember the individual stories of courage and sacrifice that have shaped our nation. We think of men like Sergeant Alvin York, who who single-handedly captured over 130 German soldiers during World War I, earning the Medal of Honor for his extraordinary bravery. We remember women like Army Nurse Lieutenant Colonel Annie Fox, who saved countless lives while serving on the front lines during World War II. We recall the stories of ordinary Americans who performed extraordinary acts of courage and selflessness in the line of duty. Each name etched in stone at memorials across the country represents a life cut short, a family forever changed, and a debt of gratitude that can never be fully repaid. These stories serve as a powerful reminder of the human cost of war and the profound impact that military service has on individuals, families, and communities. While Memorial Day is a time to honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice, it is also important to remember the sacrifices made by all veterans, including those living with visible and invisible wounds of war. Many veterans carry with them the physical and emotional scars of their service long after the battles have ended. Post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury, and other combat-related injuries can have a profound impact on veterans' lives. It is essential that we, as a nation, provide our veterans with the support and resources they need to heal from these wounds and to transition successfully back into civilian life. We must also remember the sacrifices made by military families. Their unwavering support and resilience are essential to the well-being of our service members and their families. On Memorial Day, we renew our commitment to honoring the sacrifices of our fallen heroes by upholding the ideals for which they fought. We strive to create a nation that is worthy of their sacrifice, a nation that values freedom, justice, and opportunity for all. We honor their memory by supporting our veterans, by caring for the families of the fallen, and by educating future generations about the sacrifices made by those who came before them. We teach our children about the importance of service, sacrifice, and civic responsibility. The sacrifices made by our fallen heroes remind us that freedom is not a given. It is a precious gift that must be constantly guarded and defended. Their legacy challenges us to be better citizens, to work towards a more just and equitable society, and to never forget the price of our freedom. Memorial Day is a day of profound emotion, a day when the nation comes together in a shared experience of grief, gratitude, and remembrance. It is a day to reflect on the sacrifices made by those who came before us and to draw inspiration from their courage and selflessness. As we gather with family and friends, attend parades and visit cemeteries and memorials, let us remember the true meaning of this solemn holiday. Let us honor the fallen by living lives worthy of their sacrifice, by upholding the ideals for which they fought, and by never forgetting the price of our freedom. The spirit of Memorial Day is one of unity, resilience, and hope. As we move forward as a nation, it is our sacred duty to carry the torch of remembrance, to ensure that the sacrifices of our fallen heroes are never forgotten. We must teach future generations about the true cost of freedom and the importance of honoring those who have given their lives in its defense. Memorial Day is not just a day on the calendar, it is a call to action. It is a call to remember, to honor, and to serve. It is a call to live lives of purpose and meaning, to make a difference in the world, and to leave behind a legacy that honors the sacrifices of those who came before us. May we never forget their sacrifice. May their memory continue to inspire us to build a better and brighter future for all Americans.